Hi everybody, it's Mimi and it's day 18 of the 30-day manifestation program, and today we're talking about a technique called I Remember When. So this is another strategy to move you into the reality that you're trying to create and out of the past, and also to stop you from projecting into the future, because as we know, that doesn't work. In order to create what we want, we have to operate as if we've had it. And in this case, you're actually operating as if you created it and you're looking back on the time when you didn't have it and remembering that and all of the feelings that were associated with that. And again, what it does is it roots you into the reality of what you're trying to create and helps you look back on what it was like when you didn't have it, right? So how can you do this? The most effective way to start is to start by journaling, right? By thinking about all of the things and writing them down. What would be different about your life, about your reality, about your day-to-day routines, about how your mindset, your thoughts in relation to your new reality? So let's look at an actual example. Let's say that you want financial abundance and you're reflecting back on a time where you didn't have financial abundance. So what would that have been like? Well, you would have been worried about money all the time. It would have been front of mind. How am I going to get more money? How am I going to get more money? How am I going to get more money? You would have been worried about when bills would come and have anxiety every time bills came. You might be worried every time friends wanted to go out and spend money. You might think longer and harder about every purchase that you made, whether it was clothing or even incidentals. You might limit yourself by buying kind of luxury items or non-essentials. You might be always looking for ways to make more money, so you're consciously in that lack mindset. So write all these things down. Write down all of the feelings that would be associated with that: worry, anxiety, maybe anger, maybe sadness, maybe jealousy of other people that have what you want. And then next to that, write down all the feelings that you would have associated with the new reality that you're trying to create. So if you have financial abundance, you're always thinking about your financial abundance and how you have plenty of money and how you never worry about money. In most cases, you probably will forget thinking about money, and you'll start thinking about all the things you can do with the money. The trips you can go on, the things you can buy, the people you can help, the places you can go. You won't worry about the bills. You'll think less about the limitations and more about the freedom. So separate those two things in a journal, write them down, and then meditate on with yourself rooted in the financial abundance, looking back on what it was like before you had the financial abundance. So saying things like, oh, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have financial abundance. I remember when I used to get bills in the mail and worry about it. Isn't it so wonderful that I don't have to do that now? So making sure you're not just reflecting on the emotion from the past, but that you're then connecting it to the reality that you now have, which is the financial abundance. And meditate on that every day from today forward, and it will honestly change your reality significantly, because it totally shifts your mindset away from lack. And as we all know, if we're rooted in a place of lack, we can't create abundance in anything. And so this really is about helping shift your mindset out of lack and into that reality of gratitude and abundance and thankfulness and freedom and limitlessness, which is really where you're trying to get to with anything that you want to create, is moving past that negative emotion, putting that negative emotion behind you. And that's literally what you're doing in this exercise, is you're moving the negative emotion behind you. You're remembering when you felt that in the past, but then you're reminding yourself of how lucky and grateful you are now because of this reality and all of the wonderful things that comes with that. So it, as I said, it helps you think about all of the emotions and positive conditions that come with the new reality, which you're rooting yourself in and reflecting back on what you've given up, those negative emotions that you've given up, the lack that you've given up, and you've put it behind you, both in your mind and physically. So I hope you have fun with this exercise. Again, you'll notice how much negative emotion you attach to not having what you want, and how staying rooted in that is so destructive and so unhelpful. Not only does it feel awful, but it's like a hamster in a cage. You just keep running round and round and round around those negative emotions. So this is a really great tool to just catapult you past all that negativity, past all that lack, and into a place where you're thinking like somebody that's abundant. You're thinking like someone who has what you want to create, and moves you past all that negative emotion into that place of abundance and gratitude. So I hope you have fun with this exercise, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.